Hello everybody, and welcome to Crimson Ender News. Tonight we are talking about the coronavirus, which has spread to the United States. We're all gonna die, so make sure you go buy up your local supermarket's entire supply of toilet paper and hand sanitizer. You're gonna need it. But you know, screw all those vulnerable people, they won't need it. In other news, So guys, I stocked up on toilet paper. If we run out of food, we can just live off this until the government tells us it's okay to go outside. That's horrible. Wait, what's that? It's meant for. You do what with it? Ew, that's disgusting. Why would you do that? Wow, look at that, everybody. It's pandemic time. It's time to do the pandemic dance. I haven't left my house for a good while now. I think we're at day 16 of social distancing now, but I can't really tell at this point. The days don't really matter much right now. Every day is more or less the same now. The world just kind of shut down. Like a lot of you, I've been holed up inside my house. I've just been sitting around and doing nothing but playing Animal Crossing all day for the past week.
A sea bass? Really?
And unfortunately, that's what it's probably going to look like for a good long while now. I haven't seen the sun in what feels like ages. And as it currently stands, I still have a month left before school is supposed to start back up again, but even that's uncertain. In the interim, I have to attend online school. Yes, now, online school does have its perks. For one, it's accommodating in my schedule, staying up an anxious mess until 2:30 a.m. and then falling asleep and then waking up at 10. I was writing the script past midnight, by the way. For the first time in years, I've been able to get a full night's rest on a school night, and let me tell you, I feel great except for all the other things that are horrible, because everything sucks right now. Secondly, you can do online school however you want. You can do it in bed.
I'm learning.
You can do it out of bed. You can do it while gaming. You can do it shirtless. You can do it naked. The best part about online school is that you don't even have to change out of your pajamas. There ain't no dress code at school. I mean, also, the cursed Zoom calls are also a fun time. That's a very interesting experience. But let's take a second and talk about spring breakers. As you know, it's about spring break time, and that means sitting inside and isolating myself from all outside interpersonal interaction. The one time this is the responsible and healthy thing to do. Yet some people really feel like their spring break plans are more important than people's lives. There's still a bunch of people out there who feel like they should continue with their plans like nothing's happening. Even though there's a pandemic happening here, they clearly feel like they're entitled to their spring break trips. And I kind of know what that's like. Me and the boys were supposed to be across the ocean in Japan right now. We saw tourists here in Oregon heading to the coast like everything is fine. And overwhelming small coastal towns with aging populations, and they just don't really care. How stupid can you get? But when I think of us Oregonians being stupid, I go and look at Florida. A few years ago, I had a birthday cake that said in frosting, "Florida and Iowa are useless." When it comes to Iowa, nobody can really argue against that. But for Florida, I don't think that goes far enough now. Florida isn't just useless, it's the appendix of America. It's not only useless, but it's a ticking time bomb until it gets infected and tries to kill you. Just look at Disney World a day after the president declared a national emergency. That's just stupid. But you know what? Stupid people gotta be stupid and are licking freaking toilet seats in the quote coronavirus challenge. What? Why? Sure, go ahead. You probably won't get coronavirus, but I wouldn't take my chances with the E. coli either. Given that the healthcare system is beginning to collapse on itself anyway, you'd probably die anyway. But to be honest, if you're really licking toilet seats right now, I'd say that the E. coli bacteria is doing the Lord's work.
Hold on just a second.
Look at us. Look at us. This planet is screwed. One of these days, in the year like 2025, WatchMojo's gonna make a top 10 list of the top 10 bra moments in human history, and this will definitely be on there. What can I say? This is a historic moment that just makes you want to say, bruh. Doesn't help that inept leadership by the President of the United States is only serving to make things worse, but that's a tangent for another day. I don't want to get awfully political here even. I'm starting to figure out what movie 2020 is supposed to be. Hold up. We're about to enter a very serious part of the video. I feel like I should put on my serious suit. See that? I have a tie on now. You can tell how serious. There we go. Much better. I'm aware these are scary times. We're in uncharted territory here. Most people alive today haven't experienced a public health crisis of this magnitude before, and I can understand why you might feel anxious and afraid. Because trust me, I am too. This virus is entirely new to science, jumping from animals to humans, and as such, we have no treatment or vaccine or any sort of natural immunity for this virus. This isn't just a flu. This is something entirely new and something far worse. Right now, the best thing we can do is practice social distancing. It's our moral obligation right now to isolate ourselves in order to slow the spread of the coronavirus. In less than a month, the United States went from having less than 100 cases to over 100,000. And if we don't get serious about this, that number is only going to get higher and higher. If you're a member of my target demographic as a channel, you're probably young and healthy, but you're not invincible. In addition to that, you run the risk of communicating the disease to somebody who is older or immunocompromised, and they could end up critically ill or even dying. This is going to suck. I know that. But we need to do everything we can for the sake of the health of our society and of our community. If we act now, we can dramatically slow the spread of this disease and get our lives back sooner. This will one day pass, but we have the power to limit the scale of the damage this pandemic will cause. Please, just do your part and stay home. We're all in this together. This is a group effort. Thanks for watching. Also, by the way, this suit isn't all business.